Is that a royal carriage?
Okay, good.
Oh no, that is. Look at that carriage. That's a four-horse arrangement.
Stop the carriage.
Stand aside. This is a royal escort.
Oh, I'm very aware. That's why you'll need to stop.
Who's travelling?
Nothing to you who's
Oh, of
travelling.
course, they're drawing their swords
Clear the
straight
way,
away.
or we'll be happy to do it for you.
God forbid we actually ask for something.
Two of you?
approaching the treatment of
To the
animals.
20 of us? I don't think so. Open the door.
Open the door.
Call the boss.
Send word forward.
Word for the boss. Get the boss here.
I'm here. What's the deal?
Stop the royal carriage from Canterbury.
Good work. Who's inside?
That's the thing. See for yourself.
That's ominous. Well, what have we got here? Ah, if it isn't the princess's little treasure. We know about you. Don't you worry, I'm not going to hurt you. My men just wanted to stop you for a few questions. But it looks like we won't be needing any. I know an ally when I spot one. And you're our ally, are you not? Be smart. Make smart decisions. You've made quite an impact, reindeer. You and your missus. Giving the town something to talk about every time the pair of you work out. Is that on purpose? A little rebellion of your own? Well, then I'm sure you won't mind me stepping in for a little chat. Just two rebels sharing a carriage. We'll just have a little chat. Nothing to fret about. Just two men of the people swapping ideas. Well, not men, but you understand me. Right along, either side.
On it.
Tell your driver to go. Good. You listen. That's a good skill to have. You're always listening, aren't you? Speaking very little, but always watching what goes on. And you must see and hear a lot in that castle you call home. You know what they're saying about us, don't you? About me and my men. Do you believe it? What's your take on the whispers? She's told you about us, hasn't she? Your princess. Fair play to her. Well, she's not wrong. We're not looking for blood. We're not after the crown or the throne or any of it. If your noble friends have found themselves in trouble of late, that's not my doing. That's individual people making individual decisions. And I'm sorry to say, they've not always been smart decisions. But who am I to tell anyone how to act? We're all free people. Or at least we should be. I can only say what we'd like to do. And if some malicious actors don't play the game my way, well, can you really pin it on me? Or should we, be painting you lot all with the same brush too? considering you all thieves and slavers only because some of you don't know how to act. No, we won't do that. So you shouldn't do the same to us either. We're not monsters. There may be beasts among us, but people take a chance where they see one. And some people are bound to be bad. They take bad chances. But that's not our rallying cry. We've never called for anyone's harm, and we won't in the future. Not the Queens, not our landlords. We don't want the system abolished, we just want it a little fairer. Is that so wrong? We're tired people. The war's been long, and there's unrest in the north. First it was our fathers going missing, now it's our sons. We're tired of it. We just want a fairer world. You understand that, don't you? You can see the commoner's plight. Or how would you like working for someone else's gain and seeing all the scraps yourself? Oh, you know it personally, do ya? Well, I doubt that. Seeing as they're all wrapped up in fine silks in here. She must be keeping you pampered, dear one. Buying you nice things and sweet little trinkets. Must be a good life. That's all the rest of us want too. A chance at a good life. Not one spent tether to a landlord that doesn't care if we live or die. When Adam delved and Eve span, who was then the gentleman? The good priest puts it so well. A learned man. If he sees our reason, surely others can too. We're not madmen. We're free thinkers. We're working to improve things for everyone, not just ourselves. Because happy workers make better workers. Surely you see that. You must. I know you do. I've heard what they say about you. The infiltrator endangering the whole institution. When you're just trying to follow your heart. We see that. We, the people. We're with you. Are you with us too? Come here. You know we're on the same side, right? Moyman and I, with your missus and yourself. We're all fighting for the same cause, just using different approaches. Yous from the inside, us from the outside. It's all the same. We're all with the Queen and the true commons of England. You can see that, can't you? Because you're a smart one. None of us want bloodshed. None of us want this to go any further than it has to. And it can all come to a swift and peaceful end. If your future mother-in-law would just come down and have a little talk with us. That's all we're asking. Just a little chatter. Though, it'd serve your purposes if that wasn't all, wouldn't it? I'm only joking, it's just a bit of crack. This is fun, isn't it? Talking. Exchanging ideas. Seeing what the other one's made of. We're not so unlike, you and I. Though maybe I've got more in common with your princess because I can see why she's taken a liking to you. You're a treat for the eyes and have a sharp mind. What more can a sweet Kaelin ask for? But don't you worry. You're safe from me. I know when to pick my fights, and this is one I'd lose. I'm not afraid to go against the queen, though mind you, I'm not doing that. I'm only negotiating. But if year one shows up with a sword, I'll admit I'll be shaken. The look alone on that one can kill you, I say. It's so sharp and cruel. Like she's never known a day of warmth in her life. But you'll be sure to show it to her, won't you? For all our sakes. You know, it brings me peace to know that even if we were to fail, the kingdom will go on to prosper. If not under year one, then someone else. One day, be it near or far, we will win this war. It's not about seeing the results ourselves. It's about knowing you move things in the right direction. But I'll be damned if I don't see it happen in my time.
London Bridge.
You'll be grand from here on. See? No harm's coming to you. If anything, both of us are leaving this carriage a little wiser. Let me kiss your hand for goodbye. Gunyai an Baharlet. From here, I can't help you. For we're not welcome in the city. I hope I didn't frighten you too much by burdening. It's just that. When those individuals I mentioned earlier spot a royal carriage without my men around it, things can get a little ugly. And we don't want anything ugly happening to one of our own. I've got your back. And I can only hope that you'll have mine too when the time comes. I trust you will. You make smart decisions. And run back to me if your one gets stabbed in the process. Slan.
Everything all right inside? Good. Crazy time to live in.
What we're living through here is the 1381 Peasants' Revolt, where, led by Wat Tyler, whom we meet here, the peasants of England rose in arms and marched for London, calling for an end to serfdom. Wat Tyler wasn't Irish, I made that up so you can tell the difference between this character and the princess in the series. And we're bending the historical timeline a bit to get here, but otherwise, we've got real history and legends blended into the story. This scene is based on the story that when the Black Prince's wife, Joan of Kent, was travelling back from Canterbury where she had gone to pray at the altar of Saint Becket, and, I dare say, the grave of her husband too, who was dead by now, though in our story the Black Princess is very much still alive. He's also buried in Canterbury Cathedral. On the way back to London, her carriage was stopped by the peasants, and the story goes that when they recognized that it was the Queen who was known to be supportive of the peasants' cause, they greeted her with kisses and escorted her back to London. It's not certain if that happened or not, but in our story it happened, so we can pick what we believe in. The priest mentioned in this audio is one John Ball, and the quote, "When Adam delved and Eve span, who was then the gentleman?" Essentially means that when Adam in the Bible worked at the field and Eve worked the house, who was the Lord who was oppressing them, implying that the medieval world order was not as God intended. That was, of course, a very dangerous view to have, and we'll have to follow along with the rebels to see how they fare. Thanks for being here, and big thanks to all the VAs who again lent me their voices to bring this world to life. You can see all the credits in the description. And I'll see you in the next video. Be well and take care of yourself.